1789. How does the bastard, orphan immigrant, decorated war vet, unite the colonies through more debt? Fight the other founding father, still he has to forfeit. Have it all, lose it all. You ready for more yet? Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president. Every American experiment sets a precedent. Not so fast, someone came along to resist it. Pissed them off until we had a two-party system. You haven't met a bit, you haven't had the chance. Cause it's kicking ass as the ambassador to France. But someone's gotta keep the American promise. You simply must be honest, honest. But the sun comes up and the world still spins. I held Lafayette, draft a declaration, then I said I gotta go. I gotta be in Monticello. Now the work at home begins. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home sweet home. I wanna give you a kiss. I've been in Paris, meeting lots of different ladies. I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I traveled the wide, wide world and came back to this. There's a letter on my desk from the president. Haven't even put my bag down yet. Sally, feel damn darling, won't you open it? And since the president's assembling the cabinet, then I get to be the Secretary of State. Great, and that I've already said and approved. I just got home and now I'm headed up to New York. New York, New York. Looking at the rolling fields, I can't believe that we are free. Ready to face whatever's awaiting me in NYC. Who's waiting for me when I step in the place? My friend James Madison bled in the face. He grabs my arm and now he's mine. What's going on?
Thomas, we're engaged in a battle for our nation's very soul. Let us out of the mess we're in. Hamilton's new financial plan is nothing less than government control. I've been fighting for the South alone. Where have you been?
France.
We have to win.
But what did I miss? What did I miss? Head first into a political abyss. Head first into the abyss. I have a first candy meeting today. I guess I better think of something to say. I'm already on my way to get to the bottom of this. What did I miss?
Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, probably said the name too. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home.
So what did I miss?
Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in New York City. Are you ready for a The issue on the table. Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state debt and establish a national bank. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men quote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. Ow, but Hamilton forgets. His plan would have the government assume state's debts. Now place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits.
Not true.
Oh, if the shoe fits, wear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Don't tax the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground. We create. You just wanna move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and there's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free. Pray to God we never see Hamilton's candidacy. Look, when Reagan taxed our tea, we got frisky. Imagine what gonna happen when you try to tax our whiskey.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present. We're running a real nation. Would you like to join us?
The state mellow, do we whatever the hell it is you do in Monticello?
If we assume the debts, the union gets a new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost. You'd rather give it a sedative? A civics lesson from a slaver. Hey neighbor, your debts are paid because you don't pay for labor. You plant seeds on the side, we create, they keep ranting. We know who's really doing the planting. Another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, don't lecture me about the war. You didn't fight in it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? We almost died in the trench. Well, you were off getting high with the French. Thomas Jefferson always hesitant with the president. Reticent, Harry's in a plan he hasn't jettisoned. Madison, you mad as a Hallis. I'm taking medicine. Dude, doing worse shit than the national deficit. Sitting there useless as two shits. Hey, turn around, bend over. I'll show you where my shoe fits.
Madison, Jefferson, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We're gonna reconvene after a brief recess. Hamilton, sir, a word. You don't have the votes.
You don't have the votes. You're gonna need conversion of approval and you don't have the votes. Such a blunder sometimes, it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder.
Why he even brings the thunder? Pull yourself together.
I'm sorry, these Virginians are birds of a feather.
Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth.
So we let Congress get held hostage by the South.
You need the
No,
votes.
we need bold strokes. We need this
No,
plan.
you need to convince more
Oh,
folks.
James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter.
Winning was easy, young man. Governing's
They're
hard.
making transit.
You have to find a
But
compromise.
they don't have a plan. They just hate mine.
Convince them
And what
otherwise.
happens if I don't get congressional approval?
I imagine they'll call for your removal.
Sir?
Figure it out, Alexander. That's an order from your commander.
My dear Angelica, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. I trust you'll understand the reference to another Scottish tragedy without my having to name the play. They think me Macbeth. Ambition is my folly. I'm a polymath, a pain in the ass, massive pain. Madison is Banquo, Jefferson's Macduff, and Burnham Wood is Congress on its way to Dunsinane. There you are, an ocean away. You have to live an ocean away. Lots of you subside, there get another letter. I come up with the notion away.
Take a break.
I'm on my way.
There's a little surprise before supper and it cannot wait.
I'll be there in just a minute. See my place.
Alexander,
Okay.
your son is 9 years old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away.
Daddy, look. My name is Philip. I am a poet. Wrote this poem just to show it. Nah, just turned 9. You could write rhymes, but you can't write mine. I should play piano with my mother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. One day he's gonna score America's baby. I'm the twerk, kind of
Eliza, I've got so much on my plate.
Oh, stay with my father. There's a lake I know in a nearby
I want
pond.
to go.
comma in the middle of a phrase. It changed the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you consume my waking days. It says, my dearest Angelica. With a comma after dearest, you've written my dearest Angelica. Anyway, I was to say, I'm coming home this summer at my sister's invitation. I'll be there with your family if you make your way. I'm staying. I know you're very busy. I know your work's important, but I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait. You won't be an ocean away. You'll only be a moment away. Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today. Angelica, Eliza,
The Schuyler sisters.
Alexander, it's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this man John Adams spends the summer with his family.
Angelica, tell my wife John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway. I'm afraid I cannot join you upstairs.
Alexander, I came all this way. All this way, take a break.
You know I have to get my plan to
Run
Congress.
away with us for the summer, let's go upstate.
It's my job if you get this plan to Congress.
We'll stay with our father. There's a lake I love your face. My love, a sticky face. I can go. Take a break and get away. For the summer, let's go upstate. Where we can stay. Your time, I'll take your heart. The rise and dream when the night gets dark. Take a break.
I have to get my plan through Congress. I can't stop till I get this plan through Congress.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone under stress needs someone looking pretty. There's trouble in the air, you can smell it. And Alexander's by himself. I'll let him tell it.
I hadn't slept in a week. I was weak. I was awake. You've never seen a bastard orphan more in need of a break. Longing for Angelica, missing my wife. That's when Miss Mariah Reynolds walked into my life. She said,
I know you are a man of honor. I'm so sorry to bother you at home, but I don't know where to go, and I can't leave you all alone.
she said,
My husband's doing you wrong, beating me, cheating me, mistreating me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on.
so I offered her a loan. I offered to walk her home. She said,
You're too kind.
I gave her $30 that I had socked away. She lived a block away. She said,
This one's mine, sir.
then I said, well, I should head back home. She turned red. She led me to a bed, let her legs spread and said, hey. That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Oh my God, she looks so helpless. Her body's saying helpless. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind I'm trying to go, and her mouth is all mine, and I don't say I wish I could say that was the last time. I said that last time it became a pastime. A month into this endeavor, I received a letter from Mr. James Reynolds. Even better, it said,
Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me. Down on their luck. You see, that was my wife when you decided to. You made the wrong sucker of a cut coat. So time to pay the piper for the pants you unbuckled. And hey, you can keep seeing my poor wife. If the price is right, if not, I'm telling your wife.
I hit the letter and I raced to a place. Street, I'll put you in a place. She said,
No, sir.
just apologetic, a mess. She looked pathetic, she cried.
Please don't go, sir.
So what's your whole story? I said,
I don't know about any letter.
oh, you got Lieutenant General.
I didn't know any better. Please don't leave me.
I am helpless. I do this.
Give him what he wants and you can have me. Whatever he wants, you pay.
Say no to this, there is nowhere I can go.
So?
Nobody needs to know.
Mr. Secretary?
Mr. Bird, sir.
Hey, did you hear the news about good old General Mercer?
No.
You know Claremont Street?
Yeah.
They renamed it after him. The Mercer legacy is secure.
Sure.
All he had to do was die.
Yeah, that's a lot less work.
We ought to give it a try. How you gonna get your debt plan through?
I guess I'm gonna finally have to listen to you.
Really?
Talk less. Smart. Whatever it takes to get my plan on the Congress floor.
And Madison and Jefferson are merciless.
Well, hate the sin, love the sinner. I'm sorry, Burr, I gotta go.
Oh, but
Decisions are happening over dinner.
two Virginians and an immigrant walk into a room diametrically opposed foes. They emerge with a compromise, having opened doors that were previously closed. The immigrant emerges with unprecedented financial power, a system he can shape however he wants. The Virginians emerge with the nation's capital. And here's the pièce de résistance. No one else was in the room where it happened, where it happened, where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, where it happened, where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Alexander was on Washington's doorstep one day in distress and disarray. Alexander said,
Nowhere else to turn.
and basically begged me to join the fray. I approached Madison and said, I know you hate him, but let's hear what he has to say. Well, I arranged the meeting, I arranged the menu, the venue, the seating, but no one else was in the room where it happened, where it happened, where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, where it happened, where it happened. No one really knows how the parties get to yes. The pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, Madison is grappling with the fact that not every issue can be settled by committee. Meanwhile, Congress is fighting over where to put the capital. It isn't pretty. Jefferson approaches with the dinner and invites, and Madison responds with Virginian insight.
Maybe we can solve one problem with another and win the victory for the Southerners. In other words, quid pro quo.
I suppose.
Wouldn't you like to work a little closer to home?
Actually, I would.
Well, I propose the Potomac.
And you'll provide him his vote.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
What else was in the room where it happened?
Where it happened, where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, where it happened, where it happened. My God, you got trust, but we never really know what got discussed. Click, boom, made it happen. No
one else is in the room where it happened.
Alexander Hamilton.
What did they say to you to get you to sail New York City down the river?
Alexander Hamilton.
Did Washington know about the dinner? Was there presidential pressure to deliver?
Alexander Hamilton.
Or did you know even then it doesn't matter when you put the U.S. capital?
Because we don't have the banks. We're in the same spot.
You got more than you gave.
And I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. You don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it. You get hate for it. You get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. God help to give me. I want to build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, girl? What do you want, girl?
I wanna be in the room where it happens, room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be high, I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. Saying what they trade away.
We dream of a brand star.
But between in the dark, the most dark. Dark has a dream where it happened. I've got to be in the room. I've got to be. I've got to be. I've got to be. I gotta be in the room.
War hero Philip Schuyler loses Senate seat to young upstart Aaron Burr. Grandpa just lost his seat in the Senate.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Well, Daddy's gonna find out in a minute.
I'm sure he already knows.
For the down, let's meet the newest senator from New York.
New York, Senator.
Burr, since when are you a Democratic Republican?
Since being one put me on the up and up again.
No one knows who you are or what you do.
You don't need to know me, they don't like you.
Excuse me?
Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create, but upstate,
Wait.
people think you're crooked. This galaxy was up for grabs, so I took it.
I've always considered you a friend.
I don't see why that has to
I
end.
changed parties to run against my father-in-law.
I changed parties to seize the opportunity I saw. I swear your pride will be the death of us all. Beware, it goes before the fall.
The issue on the table. France is on the verge of war with England. Now, do we commit money and aid to our French allies, or do we stay out of it? Remember, my decision on this matter is not subject to congressional approval. The only one you have to convince is me. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
When we were on death's door, when we were needy, we made a promise. We signed a treaty. We needed money and guns and half a chance. Who provided those funds?
France.
In return, they didn't ask for land. Only a promise that we'd lend a hand and stand with them if they fought against oppressors. And revolution is messy, but now is the time to stand. Stand with our brothers as they fight against tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here and he would rather not have this debate. I'll remind you that he is not Secretary of State. He knows nothing of loyalty. Smells like new money, dresses like fake royalty. Desperate to rise above his station, everything he does betrays the ideals of our nation. Hey, and if you don't know, now you know, Mr. President.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
You must be out of your goddamn mind if you think the president is gonna bring the nation to the brink of meddling in the middle of a military mess, a game of chess where France is queen and kingless. We signed a treaty with the king whose head is now in a basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? Or should we honor our treaty, King Louis's head? Do whatever you want, I'm super dead.
Mr. President.
Too fragile to start another fight.
Sir, do we not fight fighting for freedom.
Sure, when the French figure out who's gonna lead them.
The people are leading.
The people are rioting, there's a difference. Frankly, it's a little disquieting. You would let your ideals blind you to reality. Hamilton,
Sir.
draft a statement of neutrality.
Did you forget, Lafayette?
What?
Have you an ounce of regret? You accumulate debt, you accumulate power, yet in that hour of need you forget.
Lafayette's a smart man, he'll be fine. And before he was your friend, he was mine. If we try to fight in every revolution in the world, we never stop. Where do we draw the line?
So quick-witted.
Alas, I admit it.
I bet you were quite a lawyer.
No defendant's got acquitted.
Yeah. Well, someone ought to remind you.
What?
You're nothing without Washington behind you.
Hamilton.
Daddy's calling.
It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Every action has its equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Hamilton, our cabinet's fractured into factions. Try not to crack under the stress. We're breaking down like fractions. We smack each other in the press and we don't print retractions. I get no satisfaction witnessing his fits of passion. The way he prips and preens and dresses like the pits of fashion. Our poorest citizens are farmers, live ration to ration. As Wall Street robs them blind in search of chips to cash in. This prick is asking for someone to bring him to task. Somebody give me some dirt on his vacuous mask so we can at last unmask him. I'll pull the trigger on him, someone load the gun and cock it. While we were all watching, he got Washington in his pocket. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Look back at the Bill of Rights,
Which I vote.
the ink hasn't dried. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
So we doubled the size of the government, wasn't the trouble with much of our previous government size.
Look at his eyes, see how he lies.
12% of his enterprise.
Centralizing national credit and making American credit competitive.
If we don't stop it, we ain't in a pet.
I have to resign.
Somebody has to stand up for the South.
But somebody has to stand up to his mouth. If there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it out from inside the house. I'm in the cabinet. I am complicit in watching it, grabbing it, power and kissing it. Washington isn't gonna listen to discipline dissidents. This is the difference. This kid is out. It's immigrants is all out of control. It's immigrants keeping us all on our toes. Let's show these veterans who they're up against. Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. Now follow the money and see where it goes. If every second the treasury grows. We follow the money and see where it leads. Getting no reason for the seeds of Hamilton's misdeeds. It must be nice. It must be nice.
Follow the money and see where it goes.
It must be nice. It must be nice. The emperor has no clothes. We won't be invisible. We won't be denied. Still, it must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Mr. President, you asked to see me.
I know you're busy.
What do you need, sir? Sir?
I want to give you a word of warning.
Sir, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it.
Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning. You're kidding. I need a favor.
Whatever you say, sir, Jefferson will pay for this behavior.
Talk less.
I'll use the press, I'll write under a pseudonym, you'll see what I can do to him.
I need you to draft an address.
Yes, he resigned, you can finally speak your mind.
No, he's stepping down so he can run for president.
Ha! Good luck defeating you, sir.
I'm stepping down, I'm not running for president.
I'm sorry, what?
One last time. Relax, have a drink with me. One last time. Let's take our break tonight, and then we'll teach them how to say goodbye. To say goodbye, you and I.
Sir, all right.
neutrality.
Sir, with Britain and France on the verge of war, is this the
I
best
want to
time?
warn against partisan fighting. Pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned.
As far as the people are concerned, you have to serve. You could continue to serve.
One last time, the people will hear from me. One last time, and if we get this right, we will teach them how to say goodbye. You and I.
Mr. President, you will say you're weak.
They will see we're strong.
Your position is so unique.
So I'll use it to move them along.
Why do you have to say goodbye?
If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. Outlives me when I'm gone. The scripture said, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. One last time, one last time.
Though in reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error, I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have committed many errors. I should also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that after 45 years of my life dedicated to its service with an upright zeal, faults and incompetent abilities will be consigned to blame, as I myself will soon be to the mansions of rest.
I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I promised myself to realize the sweet enjoyment I'm partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of good laws and a free government, the ever-favored object of my heart, and the happy reward as my trust of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers. One last time.
George Washington's away now.
Teach them how to say goodbye.
George Washington's away
They say George Washington's yielding his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware that was something a person could do. I'm perplexed. Are they going to keep on replacing whoever's in charge? If so, who's next? There's nobody else in their country who looks quite as large. What? John Adams? I knew him. That come to be. That's that little guy who spoke to me all those years ago. What was it, 85? That poor man, they're going to eat him alive. Oceans rise, empires fall. Next to Washington, they all look small. All alone, watch them run. They will tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ will be fun. Da 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 da. President John Adams. Good luck. Short-tempered protean creator of the ghost abuses gas and coke, destroying his reputation. Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration. Jefferson's the runner-up, which makes him the vice president.
Washington can't help you now, no more Mr. Nice President.
Adams fires Hamilton, privately calls him Creole bastard in his taunts. Hamilton publishes his response.
Sit down, John, you fat mother!
Hamilton's out of control.
This is great. He's out of power. He holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party.
Hamilton is a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
Mr. Vice President. Mr. Madison. Senator Burr. What is this?
We have the check stubs from separate accounts.
Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts.
To Mr. James Reynolds way back in 1791.
Is that what you have? Are you done?
You are uniquely situated by virtue of your position.
Though virtue is not a word I'd apply to this situation.
To seek financial gain to stray from the sacred mission.
And the evidence suggests you engaged in speculation.
Immigrants embezzling our government funds.
I can almost see the headline, your career is done.
I hope you save some money for your daughter and sons.
Your best one, run back where you come from.
Ha! You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. You have nothing, I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless if I can prove that I never broke the law, do you promise not to tell another soul what you saw?
No one else was in the room where it happened.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife who you decided.
Wow.
Escorted me to bed, and when she had me in a corner, that's when Reynolds extorted me for resorted me. I paid him quarterly. I may have mortally wounded my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept a record of every check in my checkered history. Check it again against your listency, consistency. I never spent a cent that wasn't mine. You sent the dogs after my scent. That's fine. Yes, I have reasons for shame, but I have not committed treason and sullied my good name. As you can see, I have done nothing to provoke legal action. All my answers to your satisfaction.
My God.
Let's go.
So,
The people won't know what we know.
Burr, how do I know you won't use this against me the next time we go toe to toe?
Alexander, rumors only grow. And we both know what we know.
There is quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. When I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown. I couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out. Wrote everything down for as I could see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. They passed and played around, and total strangers moved to kindness by my story. Raised enough for me to book passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell, I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack in the bell. I wrote the price of love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote financial systems into existence. And the prayers to God, but then even ignorance, I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane there is quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. Couldn't seem to die. I'll write my way out. Write everything down far as I can see. I'll write my way out. Overwhelmed and with honesty. This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy. The Reynolds pamphlet.
Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. Right. The charge against me is a connection with one James Reynolds for purposes of improper speculation. My real crime is an amorous connection with his wife for a considerable time with his knowing consent. Damn! And I frequent meetings with her, most of them in my own house. This hails him our children being absent on a visit to her father. No. Have gone be president now. President, have gone be president now. President, have gone be president now. President, that's one less thing to worry about. It's one less thing to worry about.
I came as soon as I heard.
All the way from London. Damn.
Angelica, thank God someone who understands what I'm struggling here to do.
I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. But when we had a sign, I'm standing at her side. You're gonna be satisfied. I hope you're satisfied.
Have gone be president now.
eyes in astonishment. The scholars say I got the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not where the resemblance stops. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man, like my father, the boulder. I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I would blow us all away. Ladies, I'm looking for Mr. George Eaker. Made a speech last week. I was 4th of July speaker. He disparaged my father's legacy in front of a crowd. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud.
Saw him just left Broadway a couple of blocks. He was going to see him play.
I go visit his boss.
Now you're a fox.
Y'all look pretty good in your frocks. How about when I get back, we all strip down to our socks?
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Your father's a scoundrel, and so it seems to you.
It's like that?
Don't fool around. I'm not to those schoolboys.
Well, see you on the dueling ground. That is unless you want to step outside and go down.
I know where to find you. Piss off. I'm watching this show now.
Pops, if you would only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to.
Slow down.
I can't tax you for advice. This is my very first school. They don't exactly cover the subject in boarding school.
Did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace?
He refused to apologize. We have to let the peace talk.
Where is this happening?
Across the river in Jersey.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. So this is what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until Icar is in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair.
But what if he decides to shoot? Then I'm alone.
No, you follow suit if he's truly a man of honor. To take someone's life, that is something you can't shake. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak.
Father.
Promise me, you don't want this young man's blood on your conscience.
Hey, I promise.
Come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Be smart. Make me proud, son.
My name is Philip. I am a poet. And I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I cannot let it slide. Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of your show?
I'd rather skip the pleasantries. Let's go. Grab your pistol.
Conspire with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10. Count to 10. Look them in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. And slowly and clearly aim your gun towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come in. They brought him in a half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood.
Where's he alive?
Yes, but you have to understand. The bullet entered just above his hip and lodged in
Can I
his
see
right
him,
arm.
please?
I'm doing everything I can, but the wound was already infected when he arrived.
I know. Shh, I know. You did everything just right.
Even before we got to touch, I was aiming for the sky.
I know. Shh, I know. I know. Save your strength and stay alive.
so deep, it feels easier to just swim down. The Hamiltons move on town and learn to live with the unimaginable.
Spend hours in the garden. I walk alone to the store. And it's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. I take the children to church on Sunday. Sign across the door. And I pray. That never used to happen before.
We see him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself and me.
You would like it uptown. It's quiet uptown.
He is working through the unimaginable.
Sarah's gone gray, he passes every day. They say he wants the length of the city.
You knocked me out, I fall.
Can you imagine?
Look at where we are. Look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you allowance, but hear me out. That would be enough. If I could spare his life, if I could trade his life for mine, he'd be standing here right now, and you would smile, and that would be enough. Don't pretend to know the challenges we're facing. I know there's no replacing what we've lost, and you need time, but I'm not afraid. I know who I'm at. Just let me stay here by your side. That would be enough.
See him in the street, walking by his side, talking by his side and me.
Nice, do you like it uptown? It's quiet uptown.
He's trying to do the unimaginable. Walking in the park, long after dark, taking in the sights of the city.
Around,
They are trying to do the unimaginable. There are moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. We push away what we can never understand. We push away the unimaginable. They are standing in the garden. Alexander by Eliza's side. She takes his hand. It's quiet uptown. Forgiveness. Can you imagine? Forgiveness. Can you imagine? See him in the street, walking by his side, walking by his side, laughing. They are going through the
The election of 1800. Can we get back to politics? Yo, every action has its equal opposite reaction. John Adams shat the bed. I love the guy, but he's in traction. Poor Alexander Hamilton, he is missing in action. So now I'm facing Aaron Burr with his own faction.
He's very attractive in the North. New Yorkers like his chances.
He's not very forthcoming on any particular stances.
Ask him a question that glances off, he obfuscates, he dances.
And they say I'm a Francophile. At least they know I know where France is.
Thomas, that's the problem. See, they see Burr as a less extreme. You need to change course. A key endorsement might redeem you.
Who did you have in mind?
Don't laugh.
Who is it?
You used to work on the same staff.
Wow.
Be nice to get Hamilton on your side.
It might be nice to get Hamilton on your side.
Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him, charm her. It's 1800, ladies. Tell your husbands, vote for her.
I don't like Adams.
Well, he's gonna lose. That's just a treatise.
And Jefferson, in love with France.
Yeah, he's so elitist.
I like the Harrisburg. I can't believe we're here with him.
He seems approachable.
Like you could grab a beer with him.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting.
It's quiet up.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams up to stand a chance of voting.
It's quiet up.
Every now and then it's over. But if you like to dear Mr. Hamilton, I know time to stand a chance of voting. But if you like to
It isn't Aaron Burke, sir.
Alexander,
Created quite a stir, sir.
I'm going door to door.
Openly campaigning.
Sure.
That's new.
Honestly, it's kind of draining. Sir.
Is there anything you wouldn't do?
No, I'm chasing what I want. And you know what?
What?
I learned that from you.
It's a tie.
It's up to the delegates. It's up to Hamilton.
Yeah! People are rushing to hear my voice. The country's facing a difficult choice. If you were to ask me why promote, Jefferson has my vote. I never agreed with Jefferson once. We fought on like 75 different fronts. When all was said and all was done, Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
Hamilton's on your side.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned. And
You won in a landslide.
Congrats on a race well run. I did give you a fight. I look forward to our partnership as your vice president.
oh, yeah, right. You hear this guy? Man openly campaigns against me. Talk about I look forward to our partnership.
It is crazy that the guy who comes in second gets to be vice president.
Ooh, you know what? We can change that. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm the president. When you see Hamilton, thank him for the endorsement.
I was Hamilton, an arrogant, immigrant, orphan, bastard, poor son, somehow endorsed Thomas Jefferson, his enemy, a man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You kept me from the room where it happens for the last time. Dear Alexander, I am slow to anger, but I told a lie. As I reckon with the effects of your life on mine, I look back on where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. Now call me immoral, a dangerous disgrace. If you've got something to say, name a time and place face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, A.Burr.
Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. Even if I said what you think I said, you would need to cite a more specific grievance. Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements.
Sweet Jesus.
Hey, I'm not shy. I am just a guy in the public eye trying to do my best for our republic. I don't want to fight, but I won't apologize for doing what's right. I have
good man, intemperate indeed, good man. Answer for the accusations I lay at your feet, or prepare to bleed, good man.
Your grievance is legitimate. I stand by what I say, every bit of it. You stand only for yourself. It's what you do. I can't apologize because it's true.
Then stand, Alexander. We all dawn, guns drawn.
You're on.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A doctor.
Santa, come back to see.
I have an early meeting out of town.
It's still dark outside.
I know. I just need to write something to
Why do you write like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, that would be enough.
I'll be back before you know I'm gone.
Come back to sleep.
This meeting's at dawn.
Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Hey. Best of wives and best of women.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There are 10 things you need to know. We rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my number 2. Hamilton arrived with his crew. Nathaniel Pendleton, the doctor that he knew. I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. This man has poisoned my political pursuits. Those disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4. Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability. 5. Now I didn't know this at the time, but we were near the same spot. Your son died, is that why? He examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger. 7. Possession time is what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you I'm a terrible shot. Number 8. Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It's him or me. The world will never be the same. I had only one thought before the start. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter. Number 9. Look him in the eyes and know how you summon other courage you require. Then count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy, maybe the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me? What if this bullet is my legacy? What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song. Someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Eyes up. Eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Lawrence leads a soldier's chorus on the other side. My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up, and rise up. My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
He aims his pistol at the sky.
Striking right between his ribs. I walk towards him, but I am ushered away. that I hide. Say Angelica and Eliza were both at his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. History obliterates in every picture it paints me in all my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I paid for it. Now I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known the world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. The world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me.
Tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. Told who lives, who dies, who tells your story.
President Jefferson.
I'll give him this. His financial system is a work of genius. I couldn't undo it if I tried. And I tried.
Who dies, who tells your story.
President Madison.
He took our country from bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't get enough credit for all the credit that he gave us.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story.
Every other founding father's story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old.
And when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Who tells your story?
Another 50 years, it's not enough. I interview every soldier who fought by your side. I try to make sense of your thousands of pages of writings. You really do write like you're running out of time. Ryan Angelica, while she's alive, we tell your story. She's buried in Trinity Church near you. When I needed her most, she was right on time. I ask myself, what would you do if you had more time? The Lord this comes, gives me what you always wanted. He gives me more time. I respond to DC for the Washington Monument.
Tells my story.
I speak out against slavery. You could have done so much more if you